Today's guest is helping thousands of women to take care of their body and to live a healthier and happier life. Please welcome Dr. Jenny to our show. Thanks a lot for coming to our show.
Oh, I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you, Deb. I think it's important that everyone know about how the habits can change our lives and our health.
Yes.
Okay, today I'm going to talk about the hormonal disruptors that we have in all day in our lives and in our environment, and how this can affect in our health and even in the next generations of us. Um, so I think we're talking about the one of the biggest myths that one of the biggest myths I think is that every woman thinks that we have to suffer every single month periods with cramps, with brain fog, and with change about our weight. I think that is is the most common thing that I have in with my patients, because they believe, oh no, because my cousin, my sister, my aunt, they have that kind of periods. And I say, hey, that is not normal. It's not normal for us. And sometimes even they educate people, and the lifestyle that we have right now in our in society is that we believe that health food is green smoothies, lattes, matcha latte with ice, bowls, salads, and we ate these things every single day in our day life, every meal. So that affect in our health, because it's not for everyone. First of all, is in traditional Chinese medicine and in Ayurveda, we keep warm the stomach. We try to always be warm, and in the first time in the morning we can eat cold meals. For example, that is one of the my major points with chrononutrition and chronobiology that I use in my with my patients, because it's important to know when you have to eat, when you can eat. I'm not saying that the salad and the bowls with fruit they are unhealthy. No. But there is a time for it. For example, the preferred time for eat this kind of food is the 10, 11. In the breakfast, we have to be more focused as a women and men. Eat more protein, teas, infusions, herbal infusions. So we have to prioritize that things. And the way how we cook matters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very insightful answer. I mean, I think it will help women and also men to understand the the myth and also educate themselves to overcome that myth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The next question to you is do you think is there any habits of men doing every day unknowingly affect their partner's fertility or hormonal health?
Yes. The habits that men have, for example, the deodorant that they use every single day, the shampoo, the creams, the 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 boxers that they use with polyester, with synthetic fabrics, that affect. And even one, I think one of the major things that worry me in my with my patients is the obesity. The obesity and because the obesity, the fat cells in our body, they convert androgens into estrogens. So that decrease the fertility in the man. And even the use of the alcohol, wheat, another several substances that they use, because in some way, somehow, the men they are less worried than women that these things or fertility and take care of about the hormonal disruptors in their lives.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a big point, but it's important. I saw many patients with their couples. They more interested right now how they use the things, how eat, how how they can improve their lifestyle. So yes, I
Okay.
think that is one of the more important things. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. That's very important that men should learn about everyday, like eating and what they're wearing, and to take care of that partner's health as well as their own health as well. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's super important because fertility is a shared responsibility.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The next question to you is: do you think fertility is mostly genetic, or any modern lifestyle has like a bigger role in it? Like the genetic is a bigger plays a bigger role, or modern lifestyle?
Is everything. There is a thing that we call it as a doctor, we call it epitranscriptome.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing is we have the genes that yes can influence about the fertility, but we have our environment, the things that we use, with what we use for cook. For example, the non-stick cookware, it's pretty bad. It has a ton of toxins. Even you can call it that group of toxins, eternal chemicals,
Mm-hmm.
because they always going to be in our body. They always going to be in our world. So is for that is the way that we sleep, the insomnia problems of is pretty bad for our for our genes.
Mm-hmm.
Is the habits that we have, the stressful, the sedentary, all matters in about, because the all the things that we have around us
Mm-hmm.
influence in our genes, and they can change. But the good news is that we can change our environment, all the things that we use in the kitchen, all the things that we use for clean, all the things that we use for ourselves, because every single day we put chemicals in our bodies. But that can change because our body is so wise that even with this kind of little change in your daily in your lifestyle can change your body in 4 3 months. So it's important that a little bit, you change every single thing in your day, in your lifestyle, so you can improve your health, and you can improve the your future you
Mm-hmm.
and all the generations that is going to be after you.
Yeah.
All all thing matters. Mhm.
Yeah, it is not only like taking care of yourself, but also like thinking of other people, your partner, and your incoming generations to take care of everybody all together.
Yes. Have you ever seen this? There is a documentary on Netflix called "The Detox Plastic."
I have not seen it. I think I heard the name of it.
Okay, so in this documentary, uh, they talk about how the fertility decreased in these last 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, the women and men, they are less fertile. They have less fertility, so that can affect next generations. Even with the when the couples have a ton of hormonal disruptors in their bodies,
Mm-hmm.
they can affect in the children's with less IQ,
Yeah.
with less with hormonal problems in the future of the kids. They can, for example, in the girls, they can have a fast menarche, the
Mm-hmm.
first period, and the boys, they can have decreased the sec, the genitals, they get more slower. So yes, an increase in, just imagine, in that kind of kids, if they have another kids, how it's going to affect in the next generation. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why we always say that for the generations, they're going to be the result of our decisions right now. So that is important. Be wise, try to be the best, try to be the improve our health as much as we need,
Yeah,
for not just right now, for the future generations.
that's right. That's right. Also, I would bring up a point like, what do you think about using more technology, like using your phone all the time, or watching TV all the time, or getting connected with keeping connected with technology all the time, like always be on the phone because our sleep. Uh, so when you go to bed, many people like sleep with their phone beside. Does that affect fertility?
Yes, it is because we have a rhythm, a circadian rhythm. That is all daylight, right? We get up, we have the phone in our faces, so that light affects in our circadian rhythm. And that thing is one of the important things that I always told my patients, don't do that. So they as a routine they have first thing in the morning, go outside, see the sun feeling in your skin, take a little walk like 10-15 minutes, and the afternoon and the sunset, take a little walk 10-15 minutes. When you see the change of the light in the day, so your brain says, okay, this is how to start the day and this is how to finish the day. So your hormones, they're going to regulate and they're going to work more more natural.
Hmm.
And even in the with the use of the phone, I think in the night I always say to my patient, no phone before bed at least 2 hours. So that makes a biggest change in the health, a biggest change in the life of my patients because
Hmm.
they get with more energy. They sleep much better. When the sleep is so important, and we think it's a simple thing, but no. When we sleep, our brain is has a detoxing, our hormones,
Hmm.
our body or the stomach improve, and yes, so that's why it's so important that we make these kind of little things, even that has to be always the first thing that we try to change in our lifestyle after the supplements and the food of course and all the things. Just start, if you want to start with something, start with your sleep and take contact with sun every single day.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, what I have a question related to it. You know, women when they go out, they carry their
Mhm.
phone in their purse. Okay, but
Mhm.
men they carry their phone in the back pocket or in inside the pocket in the pants. So,
Mhm.
like, what is the solution to that? Because it is carrying the phone in the pocket is like closer to your genitals, and it can affect the fertility, right?
Yes,
For
and
men.
not just the genitals. Even it can affect in your knees and in your sciatic
Yeah.
too. For that thing, I think the more change that you can make is have a kind of more space in your pants and change your underwear with cotton. So that is a huge thing that you can make for yourself, and try to don't be with the phone too much.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
can have a jacket or another thing that you can put out of your body. The phone is much better. And another thing that change and even give my patients is there is a screens that you can put in your phone that gives you a infrared light.
Okay.
So that is amazing because helps to your body and your brain. Okay, so they said, okay, so it's time to go to sleep, so that the blue light can
Hmm.
affect too much to your body and your brain and your eyes. So that is important because the light of the phone even is not just affect the hormones, affects the vision too.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, so with little change, you can make a big improvements in your life.
Hmm. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, moving on to the next question, can you name like one product everybody has in their house which is hormone disrupting, but you would never let your family use it?
Of the non-stick cookware. That's the first one.
What is that one?
Non-stick cookware.
Oh, okay, non-stick cookware. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And plastic utensils, for example, the black plastic, the kitchen utensils.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that thing never. And another thing, I'm always use filters for my water. Always. The water is one of the more important things in your life, and you have to take the best one that you can.
Yeah.
So that is the second thing. And I have a total list is the shampoo, the deodorant, the creams, the pasta. How you call it? I forget
The
the name.
the
Mm,
the pasta, like food.
no. Dental paste.
Oh, dental paste, fluoride dental
Yes.
paste.
Yes, right now there is a ton of alternatives. Even there is a pasta that has probiotics in the pasta
Mm-hmm.
without fluoride, without all the toxins, and increase the microbiome in your mouth. That is one of the big things that you can make for your health, because the digestion, the microbiome in your body doesn't start just in the stomach and the intestine. It
Yeah.
starts even here in the mouth. So if you can change, do it. That is a big thing that you can make for your lifestyle, for your health. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
that's very important to note down, like not to use non-stick cookwares, and also like always use non-fluoride toothpaste, like a charcoal toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Charcoal paste. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a very important thing everybody should remember. So moving to the last question, if for our audience, like if there's just one change from today, our audience can do to protect their hormone for a healthy living, what would that change be?
Sleep. Sleep. Because our body works with hypothalamus, hypophysis, adrenals, and ovaries.
Hmm.
So that is a connection in our body
Yeah.
that help us to have a good health. When your brain is tired,
Hmm.
that thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
And when you sleep, even you can reduce your weight. When you sleep, improve your hormone or hormones. When you sleep well, improve your gut. When you sleep well, improve your skin. When you sleep well, improve the function of your brain. So the one thing that you can be more focused in your lifestyle has to be the sleep. Mhm.
Okay. So like how many hours you should sleep minimum?
If you can sleep 8 hours and 10 hours is much better. And even in women change, we have to sleep around 9 hours, because for our cycles, we need to rest more. And
Yeah.
even when we have our period, we have to rest more. We have to sleep more. Look, there is that things that sometimes we lose, because we think that if we watch a series, we watch a movie,
Yeah.
we enjoy it. We enjoy the movie, we enjoy the series, we enjoy everything. We enjoy being the fun because it's dopamine. But if you can decrease the amount of time that you spend in your phone
Hmm.
and you spend watching TV, that can improve a ton in your health. And even you can reduce the depression and the anxiety.
Hmm.
Just sleeping. Just sleep well. That is the major point that you have to have in your life. And even for the longevity terms, sleep.
Hmm.
Sleep as much as you can. If you can take a nap 30-20 minutes in the middle of the afternoon, perfect. That is going to improve your health for sure.
Okay. That's a
Mm-hmm.
good thing to hear. But many people believe sleeping too much can increase weight, but it's not correct. Like it reduces
No,
weight.
is the contrary. Is the when you sleep, you lose weight. You
Okay.
lose weight because in your brain, all the functions, they're going to be for be much better in more high levels. You're going to have much better hormones. Your metabolism is going to be much better.
Yeah.
So sleep, be focused on sleep. There is many things that you can make in your lifestyle. For example, as I told you, no phone, 2 hours without phone. Yes, it's going to be a big change, but you can read. You can try to have a conversation. When you have a dinner, don't have a dinner after 7 o'clock. That is going to be a damage in your body because your
Mhm.
body is going to be tired. It's going to try to eat and metabolize that food all night. So don't do that. Be Eat like our ancestors. Our ancestors they eat six, seven. I remember my grandparents they ate seven, six, and was alive things at night. Right?
Yeah,
Our ancestors work like that. So
that's right.
why we have to connect more with that things, with that simple things that can change a ton of change in our lives.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I hope our podcast today will help our audience to know about hormone disrupting chemicals and the how the body of a woman and also body of a man work and what steps they should take for a healthy and happy living. Thank you so much, Dr. Jenny, for this incredible conversation and to educate our audience, both
Mm-hmm.
men and women, of their own body.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you, Deb.